Object-oriented programming. So let's start with what is object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming is a programming paradigm that relies on the concept of classes and objects. It is used to structure a software program into simple, reusable pieces of code blueprints. Uh, a programmer designs a software program by organizing related pieces of information and behaviors together into a template called class. So, before natin ano yung ano, building blocks of OOP, mag-start muna tayo sa why OOP or what is the advantages of OOP. OOP makes code organized, reusable, and easy to maintain. OOP also prevents unwanted access to data or exposing proprietary code through encapsulation and abstraction. Both are discussed further in Principles of OOP. So, merong building blocks ang OOP. Ito yung classes, objects, methods, and attributes. So, let's start with classes. So, classes, they're essentially user-defined data types. Classes are where the programmers creates a blueprint for the structure of methods and attributes. Individual objects are instantiated or created from this blueprint. Classes contain fields for attributes and methods for behaviors. So, yon yung classes. Dito naman tayo sa objects. Of course, OOP includes objects. Objects are instances of classes created with specific data. For example, so sa ginawa kong PowerPoint, may makikita tayong example doon. Check na lang po natin kung gusto natin makita yung example. So, doon naman tayo sa isa pang principle ng OOP, which is attributes. Attributes are the information that is stored. Attributes are defined in the classes template. When objects are instantiated individually, objects contain data stored in the attributes field. So, meron pang isa. Last one is method. Methods represent behaviors. Methods perform action. Methods might return information about an object or update an object's data. So, yun yung for na anong tawag dito? Yung for na example ng building blocks ng OOP. So, dito naman tayo sa principles ng OOP. So, may 4 na principles yung OOP. Isa doon is inheritance, encapsulation, abstraction, tsaka polymorphism. So, yung concept ng ng 4 na yon, yung inheritance, child classes inherit data and behaviors from parent class. Yung encapsulation naman, containing information in an object, exposing only selected information. Abstraction naman is only exposing high-level public methods for accessing an object. Yung last naman na polymorphism, many methods can do the same task. So, umpisahan natin sa inheritance. Inheritance allow classes to inherit features of other classes. Put another way, parent classes extend attributes and behaviors to child classes. Inheritance supports reusability. If basic attributes and behavior are defined in parent class, child classes can be created, extending the functionality of the parent class and adding additional attributes behavior. So, yun. Next naman is encapsulation. Encapsulation is containing all important information inside an object and only exposing selected information to the outside world. Attributes and behavior are defined by code inside the class template. Then, when an object is instantiated from the class, the data and methods are encapsulated in that object. So, yun yung encapsulation. So, next is abstraction. Abstraction means that the user interacts with only selected attributes and methods of an object. Abstraction uses simplified high-level tools to access a complex object. So, ang abstraction, may mga benefits din siya. Isa doon yung security, yung ganun. High-level user interfaces, yan, mga benefits ng abstraction. So, next is polymorphism. Polymorphism is designing objects to share behaviors using inheritance. Object can override shared parent behaviors with specific child behaviors. Polymorphism allows the same method to execute different behaviors in two ways, method overriding and method overloading. So, yung polymorphism, meron siyang na-execute niya yung different behaviors into two ways. Yung isa, method overriding, tsaka yung isa overriding, and yung isa naman, method overloading. So, yung method overriding, runtime polymorphism uses method overriding. In method overriding, a child class can provide a different implementation than its parent class. So, yun yung method overriding. So, may example akong binigay dun sa mga ginawa ko na pwede naman i-check yon kung medyo naguguluhan pa. Meron ding mga importance yung ating OOP o Object-Oriented Programming. So, ito yung mga yon. OOP models complex things are reproducible, simple structures. OOP code is reusable. And OOP prevents duplicating code. So, nape-prevent na yung mga code na, kumbaga, meron siyang security. So, yun nga, sabi dito, OOP protects information through encapsulation. Objects data can only be accessed through public properties and methods. So, yung example ng 5 OOP applications is real-time system design, simulation and modeling system, object-oriented database, client-server system, and hypertext or hypermedia. So, yun lang. Thank you.